This is This Week in. I
saw the OtterBoxes. The only problem with the OtterBox is it doesn't charge my phone.
Yeah, she really needs the battery.
I need the battery. So if you can make me a Mophie case that can bounce off the sidewalk, I would buy it for $199. When I think of how many phone cases I've gone through.
Is that Princess Leia running the controls at the TWiT Brickhouse studio? ? Let's see if it gets Princess Leia.
Yourself dictating to Siri with voice inflection?
I do. Like she would understand.
Yeah, I find it really odd when I'm out with Leo and he starts talking to his phone. So, please call so-and-so. And I'm like, yeah, no, he's not crazy.
The only thing it got wrong is it spelled Leia, L-E-A-H. But otherwise, it got that exactly. Is it L-E-I-A? Is that how you spell Princess Leia?
Bouncing iPhones.
L-E-I-A.
Yeah, I think it's L-E-A.
Are we going to decorate for Christmas? That's a great idea.
Oh,
if I have any say, we're going to have
that.
a giant tree in the middle
We
of
got to do that. Can we do that, please?
Absolutely. Liz, put that on your list. Work with, let's not dump that on Lynn. You and Frederica and I can get together
I would
and
love
we'll
to
decorate.
Well,
we won't call it
lights.
Christmas. We're going to call it the holiday.
No, we can call it Christmas.
Well, you know, I want to respect everybody.
Dr. Mom, is that insulting to our Jewish friends if we call it Christmas? Should we?
Hey, you're insulting me.
Oh, she's Jewish.
No, I'm not.
Nora, and it's inclusive.
Is Princess Leia 55? Oh, my God.
Yeah, she's your age. Wow. That's right, birthday boy.
You know what's exciting? I'm going to get the senior citizen discount at the Petaluma Market.
Oh, my
every
gosh.
Thursday.
Are you now? Then I'm sending you to the market every Thursday. That sounds great.
Is that Princess Leia running the controls at the TWiT Brickhouse studio? That's pretty good.
Twitmas.
It's Twitmas.
I love Twitmas.
It's insulting to the Christians if you don't call it Christmas.
Oh, you know, we're
will definitely.
We're gonna definitely insult somebody.
We'll have a flying spaghetti monster. No, my birthday is the 29th. We'll have a flying spaghetti monster ornament for sure, because that's my god. Did you know that?
It's the spaghetti monster.
I worship the FSM.
I am so not surprised.
So Kevin in Dublin finally asking an intelligent question. Can you describe what's going on with the product review show?
Oh yes, we actually have a name for the product review show.
Well, we'd like to get their approval.
Whose approval?
Our audience's approval.
Should we tell them? Do you guys really want to know what the name is? Ready? We are going to name it Before You Buy. So BYB.
BYB, Before You Buy. I liked Out of the Box, but I guess that got thrown out.
Yeah, Out of the Box, they kind of
Dan
overruled
says
you.
neat.
What do you guys
Chico
think,
says
huh?
fancy.
You guys like it?
Yes, very positive.
Before You Buy.
I liked Out of the Box too, but for some reason we didn't want to use that. So Before You Buy. But I think we really wanted a name that said, this is a show about reviewing
I like the
products.
before you buy. Putting the 4 in there. Before. I just saw that.
Buy.
Before You Buy. I like that better. That's a little more creative. What do you think?
I like it.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, we don't like unboxings. I am not an unboxing fan.
Well, unboxing, I think we didn't want something. I think that's why they didn't want to do it out of the box.
Yes.
Because they thought it would be just like opening it out of a box
conversation.
versus.
Right. We didn't want
that's
to
what they
imply
said.
that.
Well, I couldn't remember. Someone told me.
I
that.
remember having that. And yes, Eric Lanigan's going to host that show.
What? No. So okay. Let's be nice. So for. You're being very
it's
cool.
going to be hosted by me and maybe some other a woman with large breasts. We haven't found one yet, but
hey, I thought I did all right. Come on, what? I don't pass.
And then
okay, no, that was a joke. What it's going to be is
it's me alone or
no, we're not letting you anywhere near the show.
I have to host the show.
No, you don't.
I already decided that.
No,
I'm going to host the show, but I won't be doing.
No. You're going to do the opens and the wraps and the ads.
That's called hosting it.
Oh. We have to let you in that far?
That's hosting it.
See, now he's realizing
I won't be doing the reviews. Oh, she's such a tease. I'm not going to be doing the reviews. I will be doing the
I have to harass
what they call wraps in the business. So we've told you this before, but we're going to get as many products as we can when new products come out, and we're going to ask anybody who wants to. We'll get a checklist. Anybody we got 20 employees now, so any of those 20 employees will get to pick what they want to review.
Right.
Check it out. I know Liz Lemon's going to do the Kindle Fire, right? Is that what would you like to do? You
I think
do the
Tom's
up?
doing the Kindle Fire.
What do you want to do, Liz?
Tom's doing the Kindle Fire. I want to do the up.
Okay, you do the up because she's
I like
bouncing.
YB.
So she's gonna and then each of them will tape a 5-minute video review. It'll be edited nicely.
Right.
It'll be packaged. Basic format of the review will be, here's what it is. Here's how it works. Here's the pros. Here's the cons. Here's our recommendation. The recommendation will be buy it, try it, don't buy it. And then we will take 3 or 4 of those finished reviews, and I will introduce those in the half-hour show. And then we will take smaller parts of several more
Correct.
to fill out the show to make it a half-hour show. Just as the recommendations, boom, 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 and then if you want to see the full review, we will push all of them, every one we do, to YouTube. And the goal on this is there's some value in it for us to have individual product reviews on YouTube, so that when you search for Jawbone Up, one of the search results is the TWiT video review of the Jawbone Up. And so each product will have its own YouTube segment, but the longer show will have bits of those in there.
Right. And I think we talked about...
It'll be Masterpiece Theater style.
Well, it's going to be employees doing the reviews, but we decided any of the big reviews we're going to put to you and Tom to do the big reviews, because we're going to want to make sure that we cover them
you're right.
thoroughly.
If it's an important product, or if it's an Android phone, our Android team will do it, because we have some very good people on All About Android. Sarah will do iPad stuff. There'll be some appropriate.
There'll be a nice mix.
But we want we want these reviews, and we will work with Tom and I and Eileen and Sarah will work with people like Liz, who've never done this before, and you,
as well as myself,
and help you become get the standards up for what it is that a good review is.
I agree.
And I think that in time this will be a great opportunity for everybody who works at TWiT to get on camera, for you to get to know them. They're a great bunch of people, very smart. They're all gadget and geeks, gadget hounds and geeks, and so this is great. I'd love to get Bear to do something.
Oh my gosh, we have to get Bear and Chris to do something.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. So I think that's going to be...
Bear's going to be a really quick show, because he's going to tell you if he likes it or he doesn't like it within about 5 minutes.
I know.
No, I love Bear. That's why we get along so well.
I asked Tony. So you've already seen some of the work we've done as preliminary work. We've hired Nicole Lee from CNET. She worked for me as an intern on Call for Help and the Screensavers, and later as a web writer. I'm a big fan of hers. She's been a fan of ours. She's wanted to work here forever. So we've hired her to run that, because somebody has to get the products in for review, keep track of who's doing what, get it back, and so forth. Eileen will be senior producer on the production side of it, but I think everybody will be involved in it. Jeff and Tony and our editors will be very involved in editing.
Right. I think Nicole may do a segment here and there, but it's her job to pretty much run it. And,
she'll be like everybody else. We're not hiring.
Absolutely.
We're not hiring her as talent. We're hiring her as a producer. But she is great. She's great. Really, Nicole Lee does mods at the chat, so I'm sure we'll find many things for Nicole to do here, because she is super talented.
Well, I talked about her coordinating writing for the website as well. That's the other thing I want to see her do. Speaking of, I just noticed a couple of issues with the website. I just wanted to bring those up today, that our team has worked on...
I didn't know that, Dan.
...the website to... Okay. With regards to the website, it should be faster now. We've added a few servers to help with the processing speed, and the developers, the web developers in Bear, have been working on making our website faster. So I'm hoping it's faster. It looked like it was today.
We understand.
We've had a couple of issues.
What a problem that is, and I've made it a very high priority. We're a web company after all, and in the final analysis, that's how we need to have a good web presence. So I've made that a very high priority, and we will address that and get it fixed.
Well, I think it might be. It seems to be faster today, so I'd really like to see what happens over the next week. It appears that based on the tests they did yesterday and today, that we're as fast as most websites. So I'm hoping it's...
We are working on getting video shows up faster. We're looking into doing our own transcoding. What's the status of that, Colin? I know it's one of 100 projects, but right now we're using a transcoding system that uses Amazon's EC2 instances. This is something MediaFly set up for us, and it is, by its nature, fairly slow. So I think we want to bring that in-house. It might involve buying quite a bit of extra hardware.
With the price of hard drives going up right now as well.
Right.
Yeah,
we'll figure it out.
Well, I think we have to figure out how we do it versus...
Is there a TWiT barbecue video? Did they shoot and edit it?
Yeah.
Is it already there?
Should
on
be.
the specials?
I think it's...
Okay.
So I'm not sure, did I say the product review show is starting on December 16th?
You didn't.
Okay.
And I didn't know.
Oh.
Have we found a time for taping? Do we know what time it's going to be?
Well, they're going to be taping it throughout. Nicole starts next week.
No,
I'm
the
sorry.
raps, though. The actual show part. We're going to do it
I
just
believe
as we
you
do
were
the
going
game show. We're going to do it live.
Right. I believe you're going to do the wraps on Thursday. That's what we had selected.
Great.
And so the intent is to push out on Friday so that it's available for download on Friday. So that's my understanding. I heard you committed to Thursday nights. Am I wrong?
We were talking about that. I didn't know. I didn't know what we were going to do.
Okay.
So we'll let you know. It'll be on the schedule, and we will be doing it live as if it's, I will be sitting there live, and we'll do it in real time. But the whole idea of doing everything in real time is to minimize the amount of post-show editing that we have to do. So
I'm still seeing a lot of TWiT websites not responding.
I'm seeing that too. Let me go there.
The website is down. When?
Like this moment.
I opened my big mouth.
This is a server thing.
Well,
Like you can't connect to the server.
can somebody please go call Bear, or you want me to right now? What did that just drop? I spoke too soon. I'm sorry. It's not funny, but if I don't laugh, I might cry right now. Okay, family show.
Yeah,
Watch my mouth.
I mean, I'm trying to load it.
Go call Bear.
It might be that somebody's trying to DDoS us. I don't know. I mean, one of the things Bear was thinking is that it was a much larger load than we had planned for initially.
Well, but we just added 4 servers yesterday.
We did?
So,
Those
yes.
servers got turned on already?
Yes, Bear was having
that might
them.
be what's going on right now. Is they might have taken it down to move it we ordered 4 additional load balancing servers from SoftLayer with a lot, so that should make a big difference.
But Bear doesn't usually take anything down when we're
Not
live.
in the middle of a day.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right to me either. So.
And twit.am is silent as well.
Everybody call Bear. Tell everyone to stop clicking. Like, give it a second.
So Squarespace is great hosting, but they don't host what we do, which is
Right.
the kind of, first of all, they don't do Drupal, but second of all, the issues we're having are a lot of people loading live streams. So
Yeah,
seems
it's
like
kicking me out.
It might be DDoSed.
Check with Chris, too. Well, remember what we were talking about?
Twit.am is down. You know what? That sounds like it's SoftLayer. It might be a SoftLayer thing going on.
It could.
Because Twit.am is not in the same. He's not even.
Do you
the
have
same
access?
Colo. I do.
Mr. Alex?
Can you go to twit.am and see what happens there?
Great.
That's coming up. All right. So
it's coming up, but not on. It's not working on yours either.
and live is fine. So that sounds like it's actually Drupal. If live's fine, that's not working on Drupal, but it's on the same server.
It's not giving an error. It's giving server not responding. Like if you go to down for everyone or just me.com.
It's okay for everybody to keep refreshing because I want to keep hitting it. That's fine. It should be able to respond to that. It shouldn't have a problem with that. You know, part of this, we believe, is that we are getting a lot more traffic than we have ever gotten before, ever since we opened the studios and did more live stuff. And so I'm hopeful that that's what it is.
Well, we were looking at those analytics yesterday, and we're not sure. I mean, Bear's starting to do some tests, but we'll see. It could possibly be.
Traceroute resolves on twit.am, but the site doesn't come up. Sounds like server issues. So
Twit.am's coming up for us here.
it's coming up here, but some people are saying it's not coming up for them. Seems like it's all over the place. Okay, enough. Anyway,
Okay.
Drupal does not suck. It is not a Drupal issue. It's an implementation issue, and we'll fix it. Drupal, the whitehouse.gov site runs on Drupal. I know Drupal can handle considerable amounts of traffic.
They can handle
MTV
the
Europe
White
runs on
House.
Drupal. It is not. It is a very, very good CMS. That's why we use it. It's totally an implementation issue.
So do we want to talk a little bit about Game On and when we're going to launch the first show?
Yes.
Yeah. We're going to launch on January 15th.
Good.
So right after CES, people can tune back in, and we will be
I hope you enjoyed
ready to go.
I don't even want to call it a beta. The
technical
run-through,
walkthrough.
the tech run through that we did. That was a
Right.
very early version of it, not even a beta version of it. It is on inside.twit.tv if you want to see it. I feel very good about that show. I think we are doing this is going to be the most ambitious show we've ever done. We've got the best hosts money can buy, and great producer, great people working on it, and I'm very excited about this show. This is my attempt to show that we can do a TV quality program in our new studio. So very happy about
I was impressed with the first run through. Let's see if we can get all of the equipment to work out and have everything ready to go for our launch.
And the next thing that will happen with that is getting advertisers on it, because it's such a big category for advertising that both that and the review show, we're not doing them. We're doing them because they were the next thing to do, but we're not doing them because they're going to be great revenue generators, but they are going to be great revenue generators.
I think they will be.
Happen to be two categories that there should be a lot of revenue, and that's we're hopeful for that, because what we haven't proven yet is that shows that I'm not doing are great revenue generators. So we need strong shows that I'm not on.
I agree.
That make a lot of money. TNT's been a great success for us, and we just need to continue to do that, because then that makes TWiT more a viable network without me.
Well,
not that I'm going anywhere.
The review show
I am now
is
55. I could be dead any day now.
Stop. I won't let him go anywhere for at least 10 more years.
I'm getting fatter.
You think Carrie Fisher looks old?
I know.
I'm sorry. I'm totally teasing you. I guess I should tell the chat room that, so they don't all blow up and get upset with me.
Don Cornelius, if that's your real name. Isn't Don Cornelius the guy who goes, Soul Train? Hello, I'm Don Cornelius.
I think that is. Yeah.
Train.
Yeah.
And,
that's dating me now.
The Temptations. Don Cornelius inside .twit.tv.
Yes, the Game On podcast is going to be tightly edited. It's going to be a highly produced show. I think, a half an hour long, roughly?
Which
half
show?
An hour? Game On.
Yeah.
Yeah, half an hour to 40
Something
minutes
like that.
tops. So...
No, my dad called 5 times because he was inviting me to Thanksgiving. It was so funny. It's like
he doesn't know your work schedule yet, huh?
Yeah, he said,
You've
I
only
thought
had
you'd be
it.
off the air by now. I said, but why'd you call 5 times?
Did he not leave a message?
I don't know.
Oh, that's funny.
Cute. He's almost 80.
Well, you act like that's old.
It is. I know.
It's
I know.
not
but look
that
at Regis.
old.
Regis seems younger than me. I mean, it just shows you don't.
Yeah, that's not. My grandma lived to be 90, and she was like out partying with the best
I
of
hope
them.
to live 9 to 90. I want to be 101.
I want to be healthy. So when I'm,
I don't want
I
to be
have.
101 and drooling, but I would like to make it to 101. I could drool a little.
I don't mind drilling a little. It's just I want to have my mind, and I don't want to be stuck in bed or something. Pretty basic stuff. One thing I do want to throw out, and we haven't talked about, is that we need to talk about that. That's it.
What? What do you want to talk about, young lady?
know.
What do you want to talk about? We have a great TWiT cast tomorrow. Kevin Rose
Awesome.
travels to studio and will be here, along with other fabulous people who I've forgotten.
He doesn't know who they are.
No, it's an all live.
Hold on, the chat room's going to tell us. It's an all live. I thought you said Veronica Belmont was going to be on tomorrow.
I thought she was too, but I don't remember.
Okay.
It's
I
an
haven't
all
looked at the
live
rundown
show. Kevin Rose. Who else? Did Eileen tweet it? Anyway.
Well, stop. Is that our new look? We're going to do this every week.
Yeah.
Just as.
You look like Chrissy Hind. You do look like Chrissy Hind.
Who?
Sing.
No.
Sing,
Let's not go
Oh,
there.
hi. You don't like Chrissy Hind?
Oh, I love her, but you're asking me to sing
I
now.
got brass in pocket.
I don't know that one.
Twill has never been a big numbers show for us, but I just love the show. I think Denise Howell is
I think it's a
just
great show.
fantastic. She's so committed to TWiT, and she
And it
brings in
serves
great people, and it
serves
a
an audience.
very
So
important purpose.
I think it's a great show.
We started doing that show because we realized we were talking about legal issues, IP law and
Right.
patent law and all that stuff, and knew nothing. And so we said, Denise, would you do a show? She was actually already, I think, doing it. I said, would you do this on the network so we would have some smart people on the show?
Right, I agree. Gotta have smart people.
So watch Twill. Somebody else said you don't promote Ham Nation enough. Watch Ham Nation. It's Tuesdays at 6 p.m.
When are you going to be on Ham Nation again?
It's a bad time for me. It's dinner time.
Well, I keep seeing that on
It's
the
family dinner time, and so it's just not a great time. And I'm usually exhausted by the end of Tuesday.
Yeah, you have a long day.
I'll show up from time to time. I came back to kind of. It wasn't supposed to be on it at all.
Right.
I came back to kind of get back in shape, and it's running very well now.
Right.
But they promote it heavily among the ham community. Believe me, we've got two of the best known hams on, and so I think it's well promoted among the ham community. All our shows are great.
Right. I think
all
so.
our shows are great. If you like a show, tell 10 friends.
I agree.
That's the best marketing we could do. We can't, there's nothing you can do that's better than you telling your friends.
But just make sure you tell them when our website's up.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Yeah. That's not a look.
You know what I still want to do, and we haven't done what we need to do to make it happen, but I still want reruns to be we record the whole day. We need a separate machine for this, I understand. But we record the whole day, starting whenever the day begins till when we would go to reruns, and just rerun the whole day so that it's just a block.
Until we get our rerun schedule in place, because I'd like to run. No, because I'd like to run little snippets of our clips from product review, Tech History Today.
Once we get a little more, the thing's working. But I just the idea of doing that is you kind of know that each day is discrete, and that if you miss the day, that it begins again and again, so it hits all the time zones.
Right.
We can still rerun all the same shows of that day separated. So
I know we do, but but we'd miss all the stuff in between, and I don't know. I just like
I just want to. We're talking about shows like that, and Tech History Today has been out for.
It's
3 or 4
Goober.
weeks?
It's for Goober. But see, what we can do
about a month.
What we can still do is put all those little things in during show transitions and stuff. I mean, this doesn't mean we don't put those things in. You just put them in during the day as you're recording the day.
You know,
and then
I would
you
love
rerun that block, and that way it's the block that you missed. And so you tune in when you tune in, and you just keep watching it until it's repeating, and that way you get the full day no matter when you tune in. It just seems to me like the way to do it.
You know, I like that idea.
Everybody here likes it.
I love the idea. If we do that, I mean, I think the important piece is that we haven't been successfully running things in between shows. So if we absolutely do that, then I'm all over it.
Right.
So I agree with that.
No, yeah, that's how we would do it.
Yes.
Yeah, we get all those things in, but we get them in live.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
If we can do that, then let's do it.
That's basically what Tech TV was. It was an 8-hour block repeated 3 times.
Bear says that the network load on both servers is at 100 right now.
So we're being DDoSed.
Possibly.
We don't know if we're being DDoSed or just hit by a lot of people.
Right. So he is.
I would envision.
I think people love this show so
We're going to
much.
have to put it out as a podcast.
And because we don't put it as a podcast, they know they have to watch live. I think that's what's going on. By the way, whose is this? Because I'm taking it.
It's mine. You may not have it. No, I'm kidding. I don't know whose it is. You can have it.
So we would just have to get something that could record 8 hours or 10 hours, right? That's all we need.
Yeah.
Ideally, it would be a machine.
Let's just buy. Don't we have an extra Mac Mini? Because that's all you need, right?
Well, we don't have a way to get SDI to a Mac Mini.
Yeah, you can't use a Mac Mini. We already talked about that.
So let's get a machine that we could get SDI into, and just have it be both the record and playback machine.
Have we talked to Russell about this?
Not yet.
Okay, let's talk to Russell.
I would
He's
really
who I
like
would
to
talk
do that. I would really like to do that.
Oh, Leo's having a fabulous day, right?
Well, the site being down is not very good.
Yeah, that's
Lisa
a problem.
does not look like the Octo Mom.
The Octo? Oh my God, no! Please, wow. I don't even really.
So most of the people
My
like
lips haven't
Goober
been
who
done
are
yet.
overseas, they get up. They get up at 8 their time, 8 a.m. their time, but that's like 7 p.m. our time or whatever. So they just would start watching then, and they'd know what's going to be on each day at that time zone, and then they just keep watching till it repeats, or till they're bored out of their heads.
If we can do that, I love it. And I think the only time we would have a break on that is when we're at live events at night, or we go to breaking news or something, or something else.
SDI,
happens. Love
Don
it.
Cornelius, is the technology we use to transport video. It stands for Serial Digital Interface. So we convert all the HDMI out
Where
of the
did
cameras.
that voice
That's how
come
Don
from?
Cornelius talked. And he held his microphone down here.
And he did. He was like, whoa, low to the
Welcome to
ground.
Sotre.
Yeah. Oh, that's so funny.
Wow, I can't believe I remember that name.
Okay, I have one last thing that's so important that it beats the website issue to talk about.
What's wrong with a button on the website? That's what I've been saying.
Yeah, that's what.
What is wrong with a button?
Why don't we have a button?
What's the button for?
I want a button. I don't know. I just want a button.
That's what he said. What's
We do
wrong?
have wait. We have a button. It's the TWiT logo. That's our button.
I
If you
don't know
click
if that's
it.
what you mean. Yes, the clock is gone. I was overruled on the clock.
We smashed it in the backyard. I'm kidding. No, it's in Leo's
Just like
office.
Office Space, they beat it with a bad.
No, we were going to do that with the kitchen table when we moved here because there were like 10 of them at the kitchen table. And we really just wanted to take it in the back and just take a sledgehammer to it. And then we realized we really needed a kitchen table, so we kept it.
Good.
But it was kind of funny at the time.
I love that clock too, Big Ginge.
Oh, it's still a live stop.
You know what happened?
We
It's
just
just for
moved
the
it.
gaming show, we couldn't have it there.
Yeah, the hosts were running into it.
I said we should put it on the other side of this pole here. Be in the
Good.
background on the
All right. I give
no,
you permission
no,
to
not
put
in
it
my
anywhere.
office. No,
You don't like it so much that if you just saw it at the corner of your eye, it would
I
make you
don't want it around my office window. I don't like.
Oh
when we
yeah,
put
yeah.
stuff
Nothing
there.
should block the window.
here.
Yeah, on a pole.
You'd hang it on a pole.
Show us, Colin, right there. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's put it there.
In the background.
That in many shots.
Let me think about that.
Soul Train.
I'd like it to work if we're going to put it in. Oh, I actually have one in my office. If I would take 5 minutes and actually decorate my
If
office.
AMC came to me with a 30-second
might be able to
ad
have a
read,
clock
which
there.
AMC? You may, the AMC, the motion. AMC, who's AMC? The bowling company? That's AMF. The movie theater chain? That's American. Yeah, I heard the TWiT staff. I saw the TWiT staff went to Bricks.
Yes.
And then came back here drunk. And after you sobered up, went bowling. Actually,
And they're all still smiling, so that must be an
if
accurate
the American
story.
Movie Channel asked me to do a 30-second commercial on here, you bet I'd do that. I like the American Movie Channel.
Sure.
We're waiting to hear from Video. They left the gear here. Don't know what the status is. They ask us
Yes,
this
we have
every
considered
week.
having somebody as a camera person on set. We're probably going to take a few of Alex Lindsay's interns next door.
He's saying have a button that goes to the beginning of the day and runs from the beginning. That's a podcast. You could just download the shows and run it in any
Yeah,
order you
so
want.
we already have lots of buttons.
Right. We don't want any more buttons.
You know
Hyperdeck
what? Hey,
Studio from Blackmagic Design.
I just had a great idea.
Hyperdeck Studio from Blackmagic Design is the recorder that we record.
Imagine what this piece of hardware costs.
I have an additional idea to go with that
Yes, dear.
repeating live stream.
Yes.
Why don't we make that also a downloadable item?
The
Someone
whole
could just
chunk?
download the whole day.
Because it would be so big.
It's a dual
So what?
SSD hardware recorder, so it probably has a.
If you download TWiT,
I would
it's 2
imagine there
hours.
are five-
Do you know what it is? It's the Key Pro for video.
I would imagine there are 5 digits in its price.
Oh, yeah, easy. It's the Key Pro for video. That's what we need. Well, that's not what we need, but that's something we could use.
Everybody would download
Just
it.
put it on a
That's what I thought.
computer.
Is then you want to record to the same machine you're going to play back off.
Right.
Otherwise, you're going to be.
You don't want to move things
8 hours
around.
of
Exactly.
video.
So you have a PC with an SDI card, and you record to that, and when it's done, and we go off the air, you turn it around, and you start playing. And you just keep playing till we come back the next day. It's about as simple a thing as you could do.
Right. We're doing it. How's that sound?
Thank
I'll have
you.
it done by when?
Thank you. I bless you. I bless you. I bless you.
No, let's have it done before that. Why can't we have it done?
It's $11.29.
Let's have it done.
$1,129.
I got a great idea. Let's have it done. 11/29 is Leo's birthday, so have it done by 11/29.
It would be a
Why is everybody
very
laughing at me like that?
nice
Can't
birthday
happen.
gift, not for me.
Let's go for it.
But for all of our fans
It's
in
for
the UK
you and all of our
and
fans.
Australia and all around the world.
So why can't we get that done by 2 weeks?
I'll talk to Russell.
Let's
Look
call
at-
Russell.
Oh my God, Lisa's wearing long sleeves.
I'm wearing long sleeves again. Don't tell anyone. It's winter.
It's winter.
I wear long sleeves. Rarely.
This is the new meme is I'll have it done by when?
11/29.
Thank you.
When? You sure?
29.
Okay. Colin? Got it?
I am turning
Poor
40.
Colin. This is what he gets for being in the audience. We keep handing him stuff.
Actually, I know
You're turning what?
I know I'm turning 40. I'm so excited. And our friends in Norway and all of Scandinavia, but Norway especially. You know, Cool Breeze, our advertising agency asked us not to put a list of advertisers and offer codes on the website.
But they are on the wiki.
That's fine. The wiki's fine.
They're on the wiki. Yeah. No comment. I'll stop talking on that one. Yep, Leo's a Sagittarius.
I'm actually a Sagittarius with a Scorpio moon and a Leo rising.
Wow.
What's your sign?
Aquarius. I can handle you.
I'm old enough to be Matlock.
Oh my God.
That's the- Is Ion ready to be podcast?
I don't know.
IS was talking about January. He'll be happy with fixing the tweaks.
Yeah.
So he wants to make sure it's polished before we go there.
I agree.
I'd say right after CES, maybe towards the end of the month.
We don't rush to turn shows into podcasts.
It's been a nice beta, and they're quite amusing on Friday.
I think it's good.
So I have one last thing. I think I
And
said
now
this an
the
hour
wiki's
ago.
down, so we have 100%
Ugh.
failure. Thank you. How about Leoville? How's Leoville doing? Let's bring Leoville down.
You know what's really sad? It all crashed right when I said we were doing well on it. I'm just not going to talk about the website ever again in the future.
That would be superstitious.
No.
Don't be superstitious.
That's
Believe
okay.
in the flying spaghetti monster.
No, I'm not into flying spaghetti monsters.
Let me see.
They have to pass my test or they don't come here.
I think Leoville's down too. Oh, shoot. It came up.
Wow, what a surprise. And who messes with that website?
Just me, Mr. WordPress. WordPress.
Abort, retry,
It's up
and
because
fail.
nobody goes to see it.
Who said that? Don't kick him, please. That's kind of funny. I'm sorry. I'll stop laughing. It's not funny. Are we ready to keep?
Weekend mornings. No, well, we could. I mean, that is a hole. We don't have anything till I get in for the tech guy on weekends.
We should have
mornings.
Ion on the weekend. Tell
You wanna do
Ayaz he's
Ion
going to
on,
work on Saturday mornings.
That's
I would
the problem.
love to
Nobody
see
wants
that.
to work Saturday or Sunday morning. Hello, Singapore.
Yes, I have a loud, obnoxious laugh. Well, maybe a little.
The way we do Windows Weekly is that Mary Jo takes a story, then Paul takes a story, then Mary Jo takes a story, and then Paul takes a story. So
And
it
Leo
is-
referees.
And I referee. It is designed to give Mary Jo a voice. Maybe you thought she didn't have a voice because she wasn't here last week.
And one thing I've learned you have to do anytime
You have to
I'm
get in
on a
there.
show with you
You
or
have to
anyone
get in there.
else
Yeah.
is that if I don't jump in, I'm screwed.
That's
so
right. Mary Jo-
we need to teach Mary Jo to quit being so effing polite.
She'll get.
She
in
has
there.
to be a little more
She's
aggressive.
just new.
Yeah.
That's very common that people have are little shrinking violets.
Well, I think it's also they're trying to be respectful because
Yes.
you have a rapport already with Paul, and you and Paul were just bonding this last week.
Is
I
Leoville
have to
down
tell
now
you,
too?
I was very much amused.
Well,
by you
Paul
two.
and I are a great rapport, and that's
Right.
one of the things that makes it difficult for Mary Jo is that she's coming into an existing environment, right?
I agree. I think when you come into an existing show and the chemistry's already there, you have to jump in. She just has to. So I like the enterprise level she brings to the show. She just has to learn how to talk with you guys about 300. Was it 300 you were talking about?
300
Yes.
manly movie.
Manly movies.
Leoville is not down. Don't try to scare me. I'm loading it. It loads just fine.
It might be down now.
No, it's not. I just loaded it.
Yeah, but the problem is every time we talk about something, it goes down.
Well, to be honest, that's why I did it. I was just curious to see if somebody's watching us and DDoSing us as we mentioned something,
Yeah.
but that didn't do it. So
All right. So the last thing I wanted to talk about that we haven't talked about that's so important.
now, this is interesting.
This is like the fifth time I said that.
Well, go ahead. I'm responding to the chat, but go ahead.
Are you sure?
Something important.
It's so important.
See, that's why I know it's not important.
Our host gifts this year for holiday season.
You can't talk about this on this show.
Yes, we can. I think the chat room might give us some really
we
good
don't have-
ideas.
we don't know yet.
We haven't done it yet. So chat room, what do you think we should give our hosts this
That's
year?
not staff gifts. We already have our staff gifts.
Staffs are taken care
Last
of.
year, I'll give you an example. Last year, we gave hosts TWiT fezzes.
TWiT fezzes along with a little
What did we
present.
do the year before? People like Denise and Dick and Paul.
I don't think we did anything the year before. I
don't
think we.
did.
I think all we
I
did
think
was
we
get
didn't do
Christmas
anything.
cards,
So we just
which we
started-
haven't done either.
We got to get Christmas cards going.
Well, do you want Christmas cards this year?
Yes.
Well, I'm
You have to
gone.
mail out cards.
Well, really?
What we
Why
need is
can't we? I got a great idea. Instead of mailing out cards, why don't we take a picture and email everybody? Why are we sending out cards through the post office? Why don't we just do?
It's just what's done.
Really? I don't
so.
know. I'm not that old now.
It's also tradition. We've done it every year. We get a picture of the entire staff. And what's good is you could see the staff grow every year.
Okay, Liz, can you make a note to talk to Frederic and
We
book
need
a
to
time?
schedule a
I don't know why
time.
that's not done. It needs to. I didn't. I haven't. Forget emailing. You just have to tell us when to all be
We just
here.
need, yeah, and
it's got to be
everybody
before the
comes
web.
and be dressed festively. It should be like this week or next. I guess it can't be this week.
It can't be next
Be
week. I'm
after.
gone. It's gonna have to
No, I mean
be
after Thanksgiving week.
Yeah,
I know.
it's got to be that
So,
Tuesday.
yeah.
Let's make it that Tuesday after Thanksgiving
and
weekend.
Then I think we should do it right here, right on this set here with,
yes.
the gear and everything.
We even
Yeah.
have a little step area now.
We need.
Hey, yeah, there we go.
And I will do like Bill Gates. I will lie on the thing side.
You know what? That's a perfect date. Let's do it on November 29th.
I'm busy. And
No,
then-
you're not. You're working.
If we're gonna do it on those steps, can we get one of those little things that says like Mr. Leporte's class?
No, you guys, if we can just coordinate.
Velvet curtain.
Class of 2011.
If we could just coordinate and get everybody here on Tuesday, that would be
That would be
awesome.
nice.
Let's just try that.
That would be nice.
So let's do it on your birthday. And we'll have a birthday cake for Leo. And
That's a
I'm
great
picking
idea.
it out.
And everybody wear their Christmas finery.
What? You mean we're not wearing the Santa hats
And
again?
yeah. So no, he's got Web 7943's got it. I'll have a bare chest.
Oh my God. Okay, all the TWiT boys have to be bare chested.
Mason never.
Mason never. I missed that one.
Fitbits. Should we give them all Fitbits? No, nobody's gonna want that.
Women don't want that.
Twit Pez.
No, that's tacky. What else do we got? Kindle Fires.
This is Twit,
Those are
not
too
Twilight.
expensive.
Twit focuses.
Oh, fires would be nice.
Or Twit branded.
Wine is always good. It would be kind of fun to do a TWiT label on some wine. That would be kind of interesting.
Yeah, the labeled wine is
Box
always
of cash always works.
How long does it take to homebrew something? We could
Oh,
do
I know
Twit
exactly
ale.
what we should give everybody.
The $79 Kindle.
I got one.
I'm scared. Leo's getting under the table. Where's he going now? Uh-oh. Leo, you're showing your age. They want to know why you're walking like Bill Cosby. TWiT jackets. I would love to do jackets. We need to, maybe that's what we did a couple years ago. Scotty vest. Strong enough for a man, but made for a woman. I love that idea. Give them
I
a
like it
toothpick
too.
bird.
Twit toupees.
Do you have
No.
do you have an over the shoulder shot?
You're doing the old man fast walk. No, penguin. The penguin. Is that a duck or is that a penguin?
Smudginators.
What are those?
These are smudginators.
You wipe off your iPad with them?
Yes. Wow, you picked up on that really quickly.
Don't be a smartass.
I thought these were golf club covers.
They kind of look like it.
Yeah.
Your Euro Club.
Well, let me see. I want one. No, I don't want that one. You use that one. I want to see the box.
It's a used smudginator. See,
I wanna see the different
and they can have their
styles.
names. There's Leo. So we
Where's
can have,
my black one? How come Sarah got the
We'll
red
get one with black, and we could give each host one with their
So we
name
get
on
to
it.
pet our phones.
I don't know if this is a good.
You know what? This is a great idea. Look, I can put my phone in it, and maybe when I drop it, I won't break my case.
We are not getting a good answer here. From you people.
I say no. These really kind of cheesy.
Yeah.
They're cute. I mean, they're nice.
Twit bricks.
No,
Bricks.
no.
Skyrim.
These are hilarious. They kind of look like mittens. Okay.
It's just a thought.
Tattoos for all. The TWiT logo on your shoulder.
Anybody
I
who wants
love
a
that
tattoo
idea.
Could have one.
Careful, Lisa's got her hand up. She will get one.
She will too.
Have you seen her latest? She got another one.
What'd you get?
You have to check it out. It's a very special
Company
thing.
tattoo party.
Okay, I don't think I want to get them tablets.
No. 3D glasses.
I kind of thought of that.
With Twit wristbands.
Twit wristbands.
TWiT iPad cases or something. I like that.
Pedicures.
Pedicures. Why do we look at our host's feet?
No. Chipotle gift certificates.
You know, I was thinking of some kind of gift certificate or something. We did that last year with the fuzzes. So maybe I'll.
This is actually really great. I don't know who this belongs to. Probably Alex. But it's really cool. Anyway, this is not a good way to use a good use of our time. It's 4:30 now. I'm about to leave. So thank you, everybody. No, I have to go. Henry's doing an
It's fine. It's fine. It's great.
I was just going to be 10 minutes long, and it ended up being half an hour, 40 minutes, mostly because of me.
I know. I was just about to go. Yeah. No, let's.
So thank you, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
And we'll see you next week.
Alrighty.
This show.
No, you won't see me next week because I'm not here.
Nobody will be here.
Yeah, next week will be dark. That's why I wanted to make sure we did it.
I'll be here
today. Yeah, you'll be here on Saturday. I'll be back on Sunday.
Good.
And we'll do this again in 2 weeks. We're going to do that? Oh, wait, wrong hand. Can't help it. That's what happens when you're left-handed. All right, everyone. Have a great weekend.